there is a huge difference between a relationship being private and a relationship being secret or a secret. When a relationship is a secret, there'll be a lot of sneaking and creeping around. You guys will never be seen out in public. Even if it's both parties or one party who wants to keep it a secret, you're not going to tell your friends where you're going. Again, no public anything. No, there'll probably be a rule that when we're together, please keep your phones away, that type of thing. I mean, I think we all know what keeping a secret is. Now, having a relationship in private is completely different. There is no having to sneak around. It's just making the decision that what happens in your relationship is private. And there are so many different layers to this. One of them being having boundaries with your friends and your family. When things go on between you and your partner, when you fight, or if, for example, you are going in business with this person and you guys are discussing perhaps potential business contracts or movements, and you decide to keep it between the two of you, or again, when you're fighting, you keep it to yourself because you know once you forgive your partner, your family and friends are most likely not going to. They're still going to hold on to that. Another example of privacy would be when you go out, it's not a secret. You're not going in through the back door and you're not doing the most not to be seen with the person. But even if people see you together, they know not to be asking you questions about the person because you're clear. What I want to share is what I want to share and is what I will share. Anything more than that, I'm not here for it. I think one of the perfect examples that we all know, an international example, would be Beyonce and Jay-Z. For the longest time, we knew they were dating. We knew they were dating. Even before they became official and got married and had their beautiful children, we all knew they were together. But people interviewing the couple knew not to even raise it because they just wouldn't give you much. That's a relationship that is private. They respect one another. One of the things that I saw this person raise in the video was that, there's a problem if your partner doesn't want to be seen on social media with you. I don't think that's a fair assumption. Yes, there are those people who are ducking and diving because they know they have a significant other, but there are also people who, quite frankly, you guys, are not about social media. They like their privacy. They don't want to live in the public eye. My twin sister is the perfect example of that. I will walk around and, I don't show my personal life, but I'm not afraid to post my swimwear pictures and this and that. My sister's just not a social media person. She prefers to keep her account private. And that's the same with guys. You may be dating a guy who's like, I respect you for your social media. I'm in a situation like that where the person I'm speaking to respects me for my social media and what I do and understands this is my brand and how I make my money. But do they want to be on my profile? No, they don't. They don't even have their own profile. They don't even have Instagram. The only thing they have is Facebook and WhatsApp. He's just not into it. Now, when we're together, we are very much together. He will post my pictures of me all over his WhatsApp account. When we go out, we're not hiding that we're together. We hold hands, we'll kiss. But as far as social media is concerned, we prefer to keep that offline. And personally, I just think that's a smart thing to do. I think that so much is happening. There's so much noise already in relationships, noise between you two as a couple, whether it be finances and other stresses. Why add other people's opinions and demeaning comments? I go on social media and I see some of the ways women put each other down. Like, oh, I know that nigga. Oh, my girl slept with that nigga last. Like, who even wants that drama? Again, there's some people who just want to keep it private, and that is okay. That is okay. So no, mommies, don't assume because your man doesn't want to be on your social media that it necessarily means that he's trying to keep you a secret. It may mean that, again, he just wants to have his privacy. Or personally, even if you go on my social media page, even if I am dating, I'm not putting my man on my profile. It doesn't go with my brand. He's got nothing to do with it. And again, I don't post much about my personal life. You won't see pictures really of my family and stuff. So what would he be doing there? So just be careful not to put too much hype around the social media thing and fall into the trap of believing if it's not social media, it's not official. That's rubbish. Before we had social media, before we were social media obsessed, were we not dating? Was it not real? So what has changed? So again, there is a difference between a relationship being private and secret. And I think by now you can distinguish between the two.